Creative Crossroads, brought to you by Crystal Bridges and The Momentary.
For this Creative Crossroads, Amanda Horn sitting down once again because you have amazing things happening at the museum.
As always.
And they're gonna, some of these are gonna close though soon. So tell us about, what do we need to know about Exquisite Creatures and the portal? Where should we start?
Yeah, so maybe we should start with Exquisite Creatures.
Okay.
This has been truly a blockbuster for the season.
Right.
We have seen so many people come through of all ages. Of course, it's extremely popular with the families because it involves a lot of bugs.
Bugs galore.
Snakes, sharks, lizards, creatures that I had never even seen before. If you have not seen this exhibition, run, don't walk. You really need to get in there. We've heard from many people, they just keep coming again and again. And of course, when you are there, there's an awesome gift shop, so you can take some exquisite
You can take that
creatures.
home.
Oh,
That
yes, you
exquisite
can.
creature could go
This is-
home with you.
It sure can.
It wants to stay here in the studio.
It wants to stay here.
Look at this thing.
I mean, it's
absolutely
so cool.
fantastic.
So cool. And of course, little smaller price points. We have some magnets, some notebooks, some puzzles done by Christopher Marley, who is the artist of
Oh, I
Exquisite
love that.
Creatures.
Yeah.
So,
That's so cool.
really cool things to take home, your souvenir, of course, the tote bags. But truly, you got to get it. And it closes July 29th.
July
So, yeah,
29th is the last day. You know, I think that one of the things that I didn't realize before I showed up to the museum is how well Christopher Marley, has displayed all of these different creatures together.
Yes.
Similar colors, some of them, or just kind of a rainbow of colors.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, all of these patterns that you're looking at, even here on the merchandise, are indicative of what you see in the exhibition. I mean, and truly, he's able to bring out these color palettes and the scarab beetles or the other kinds of creatures. It's truly exquisite.
And another thing is when you walk into the exhibition, there's the opportunity for you to put a pin on, which is supposed to encourage conversation. So some of the pins signify that you like snakes, or I don't like snakes, or I like bugs, or I don't like bugs. So maybe you chat
I'm
with
aware of
somebody.
that one. I'm aware of that one. But no, that's so cool though,
No
because
bugs.
they are gross. But seeing them like this, I mean, it's gorgeous.
It is a way
Right.
to marvel at the
Yeah.
natural world.
Yes.
So this closes July 29th, making way for our next feature exhibition for the fall.
Can't wait for that. Speaking of closings, people have a limited time to get their tickets to come see the portal.
The portal
Experience.
Yes, an art experience by Jewel.
Yeah.
This also has just been such a remarkable experience to host at Crystal Bridges over the pond. So if you don't know what the portal is, it was conceived of by the artist, the multidisciplinary artist Jewel, who we all know for her musical
Grammy-nominated.
talents.
Yeah.
That's right. And she conceived of this, inspired by Crystal Bridges, by the setting, to really bring forward different kinds of an art experience. So it's visual in the sense that she's chosen several works from our collection that relate to what she calls the three spheres, the inner, the seen, and the unseen. So it starts with a meditative art walk. There's a dining experience if you want to add that on. And then it culminates in a 200-piece drone show where you're laying out on Walker Landing, which is our outdoor plaza. You put some headphones on. You listen to an original score, which you just showed here in the album. You can purchase that to take home, which is choreographed to the drones.
Yeah.
And it is
cool.
just awesome.
And she talks to you,
She
too,
talks to you. She's
on your
talking to you.
headset.
She's singing to you. It's really remarkable. There's some pictures here on these postcards, of course, the merch, that you can see a little bit of what that looks like. But the pictures don't really do it the justice.
No, you have to do it.
To go
I
see
mean,
this.
and hearing, I mean, it's faint, but like when you're standing there looking at the sky, you can kind of faintly hear these drones coming from you don't know where. And then all of a sudden, they're creating this beautiful masterpiece in the night sky above you.
In the night sky. And
Yeah.
in fact, it's been so popular, we've added Wednesdays starting next week, so
Okay.
July 17th through the run of the end of July. You can get tickets for Wednesday night or Thursday or Friday or Saturday or Sunday and bring the whole family, really.
Yeah.
There is something for everybody. And again, really great merch that is truly representative of how Jewel is. This is one of my favorites. I own this
Oh, that's
sweatshirt. It
cute.
says
Yeah.
kindness
I love
matters.
that.
Yeah.
And really, that's what she hopes people will do, is really come together to be better, to show up better in the world, to have experiences that inspire us and that we can talk about.
Yeah, and one of the things I love is if you're following Jewel on social media, she's also promoting the portal experience, which is really cool. Somebody of her, elevated status,
Yes.
promoting a museum that is also of elevated status, just kind of like a match made in the spheres.
It's
I
true.
suppose.
I mean, the portal has been featured this summer in People magazine as one of the top 25 things to do this summer. I mean, that's huge, right? That's on
Yeah.
grocery stands across America.
That's pretty special for
E-news,
Arkansas,
podcasts. She's really been such a tremendous advocate for this work because she has been genuinely excited.
Yes.
And that's really
Certainly,
cool.
and
So
you can tell.
you can read her book too, which will kind of get a sense of who she is and how she arrived at this. She talks, this is her autobiography. It's a fantastic, you can pick it up in our shop. Of course,
Yeah,
and
for
that
sure.
will help you really just get into the mindset.
I'm gonna
even
crack
a
the
little bit
spine
more.
of this thing when we go to commercial break
That's
right
a sturdy
here.
book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Check. Amanda, thanks as always for joining us,
Yes,
filling us in
thank
on these
you.
great experiences that our Northwest Arkansas audience can take in before the end of this month.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Stay with us. We got more Good Day NWA coming up right after a short break. Now, what do you think about this chapter? Look at the title.
Look.